Okay, today we are going to have a look at the matrices. What are matrices? How does it work? What's the order of the matrices, and so on? And where we use matrices in real life, it will come later, and I will explain you how we use matrices and the other bits. The first thing is the matrices. When we discuss the matrices, they are written in a specific order. For example, when we write the matrices, let's say it's 2, 5, 7, 8. Let's put 9 and 10. When we define matrices, we have thing called rows. So this is row, and these are column. So this matrix contains 2 rows, and it also has 3 columns. So 3 columns and 2 rows. Now, from now onward, for the row, we are going to use R, and column, we are going to use C. So row is R and the column is C. When we do the order of the matrix, now there is a thing called order of the matrix. The order of the matrix is defined as is row times the column. If the matrix has 2 rows and 3 columns, like previously, it has 2 rows and 3 columns. So the order of the matrix is 2 cross 3. We didn't call it multiply. 2 cross 3. So for example, 3, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This one has 2 rows and 4 columns. So 2 cross 4. We don't say 8, but it's 2 cross 4. That's how we write it down. 2 cross 4 is the order of the matrix. Then there is a thing called elements of the matrices. What are the elements of the matrices? So element of the matrices. For example, let's say I got the matrix A, I can name it A, and I have 7, 1, 3, 4, 2, 4, 4, 3. What's the order of this matrix? 2 rows, 3 columns. 2 rows, the order of this matrix is 2 cross 3. That's the order of this matrix. The element of the matrices, I say, oh, where's 3? And you say, which 3 are you talking about? There are 2 of them. Now I need to identify which element I'm going to pick. So which 3 I want to pick. So the way we do is this. Because it's a matrix A, I'm going to call it A11, first row, first column. A12, first row, second column. A13, first row, third column. A21, A22, A23. Now I say, can you please pick me element A23? That's the element A23. Yeah, second row, third column. Can you pick me element A12? A12 is going to be that one, the first row and the second column. Yeah, so that's how first row, second column. That's how we do. Okay, so these are called the elements of the matrix. Why the order is important? Why the elements are important? Why? Let's have a look at the next one. Now, let's say I have 2 matrices. Matrices A which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm writing the matrix row wise 1, 2, 3, 4. If you write column wise 1, 2, 3, 4. But and there is a matrix B. Four, 5, 6, 9.5. Yeah, because it can be any number. Yeah, it can be even a fraction. What's the order of the first matrix? Anyone?
2, 2.
2 cross 2. What's the order of the second matrix?
2, 2.
2 cross 2. Okay. If you want to add or subtract a matrix, first rule, they have to be the same order. If they're not the same order, we cannot add them. So let's have a look how we add them. A plus B. To add them, this is what you do. 1 plus 4. This first element of the first should add up to first element of the second. 2 plus 5. And then you got 3 plus 6. And then 4 plus 9.5. And then you can write down the answer. Five, 7, 9, 9.5, that's going to be 13.5. Yeah. So that's the A plus B. Now remember these matrices, A plus B, we're going to use the same. What if we want to subtract the matrices? Actually, let me do this thing, duplicate. Now, let's say if I want to subtract two matrices, how I'm going to do that one? This is matrix A and B. I need to see if the order of the matrix is same. Yeah, order is 2 cross 2, 2 cross 2. I can add, I can subtract. Yeah, multiplication, division is something else. So I can just add them, or I can subtract them. So let's subtract them. Subtraction is very much similar to the addition. So what you do is you write this matrix 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 4, 5, 6, 9.5. So what you do is the first element minus the first element of the second one. First element of the first one minus the first element of the second one. And that's how you proceed. So you do 1 minus 4. You do 3 minus 6. You do 2 minus 5. And you do 4 minus 9.5. Now you know what 1 minus 4 is? Minus 3. You know 3 minus 6 is? Minus 3. 2 minus 5 is? Minus 3. 4 minus 9.5 is? Minus 5.5. Any questions so far? We did the addition, we did the multiplication. The next bit is the type of the matrices. Type of matrices. Okay, let's have a look at the type of the matrices. There are different types of matrices. Did they spell column right? Is it? Or is a U? Or is a U before the L? Always get that one wrong. Okay. Column matrix. The column matrix, for example, is a matrix what's the order of this matrix?
3.
How many rows?
1 cross 3.
3 cross
3
1.
cross 1, sorry.
Yeah, RC. The column matrix is a matrix which has only one column. Yeah, it can have 7 rows. Yeah, so it can only have one column. Okay. Any questions so far? Nope. Okay. Next one. Okay. Now, row matrix. What's the order of this matrix? Row matrix is a matrix which has only one row. All good? Okay, now square matrix. Square matrix is a matrix which has the same number of rows and the same number of columns. If the number of rows are equal to the number of columns, it is known as square matrix. For example, this is 2 cross 2. Number of rows and number of columns, they are equal. Another one. Three cross 3. Number of rows is equal to number of columns. What about this one? Yeah, there's a lot of debate, is that a square matrix or not, even though number of rows are equal to number of columns. Yeah, so that's a square matrix. Okay, next one. identity matrix. Identity matrix is denoted by I. Identity matrix is always a square matrix with the diagonal elements as 1. It is always a square matrix. So this is 3 cross 3 identity matrix. If I write 2 cross 2 identity matrix, and if you want, you can write the 1 cross 1 identity matrix does not exist. If you want, you can write 4 cross 4 identity matrix. Identity matrix is like a number 1 in mathematics. If you multiply any number with a 1, the answer is the same number. The number doesn't change. So 5 times 1 is still a 5. The principle is exactly same. This one you need to know. It's called identity matrix multiplication. Let me do that one on the next slide. For the identity matrix, if there is a matrix A multiplied by the identity matrix, which is same as I times the identity matrix, because same, should be equal to A. The matrix does not change. This is identity for the identity matrix. In maths, 2 times 3 is same as 3 times 2. In matrices, it's not. Yeah? The properties are not commutative. 2 times 3 is 8 times I, or A times B is not equal to B times A. Yeah, it's other way around. It can be different. We talk about that one later. So we did the identity matrix. Next one. That was 4, is it? 5. Okay. Zero matrix denoted by O. Zero matrix is a matrix with all the elements 0. Can be that's a zero matrix. Now then there is a thing called diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix is a matrix where the element of the diagonal starting from the left to the right all the way down are non-zero. For example, I'm going to call that matrix as D. You can call whatever you like. 1, 0, 0, 3, oh no, not 3, 0, minus 9, 0, 2, not 2, 0, 0, minus or 5 over 7. Yeah? You can see in this one, these elements, the diagonal is a non-zero entity. Everything else is a 0. Diagonal matrix has to be a square matrix. It cannot be non-square matrix. Anyone got any questions so far? Good. Okay. Now the next bit. Now the next thing is matrix multiplication by a scalar number. How do we multiply the matrix with a scalar number? Let's say there is a matrix A. And the A is 2, 1, 9, 7. And question is find 3, 8. To do that one, what I'm going to do is, this is 3, I'll put the 3 here, and I put the 8, 2, 1, 9, 7. And I just multiply these 3 inside. So I multiply these 3 inside. So 3 times 2, 3 times 1, 3 times 9, and 3 times 7. So that will give me 3 times 2, which is a 6, 3 times 1, which is a 3, 3 times 9, which is 27, and 3 times 7, which is 21. This is how the matrix multiplication is done with a scalar number. Yeah. If it's a fraction, you multiply the fraction. 1 over 2, you multiply that 1 over 2. It can be fraction, it can be numbers, it can be anything. Okay, any questions so far? Next one. Okay, multiplication of matrices. Okay, let's imagine we got a matrix A with an order n cross n, where n is the number of rows, n is the number of columns. And then the matrix B, n cross P. We can only multiply the matrix together if the number of columns of the first row is equal to number of rows of the second. Otherwise, you can't multiply. First, the check. If you want to check that one, if you can multiply the matrix or not, write down the order of the matrix. That has to be the same number. If they're not same number, you can't multiply the matrices. And then you got the resultant matrix. The resultant matrix will have an order of this thing. Whatever is left, the resultant matrix have this order. N cross P. The matrix. First, I need to check if can I multiply the matrix or not. Are you able to see that one clearly there? Yeah. Okay. So first I need to find out if I can multiply the matrix. So first I need to find out, let's say this is the matrix A, the first one, 2, 4, 5, 3. And the other one is the matrix B, 3, 6, minus 1, 9. And I want to multiply that one. So the order of the first matrix is 2 cross 2. So I'm going to write that one here, 2 cross 2. And the order of the second matrix is 2 cross 2. To multiply that one, I need to see like, they are same. Yeah, luckily they are same, so I can proceed. If they're not same, you just have to stop. That's it. You can't go further. If the similar questions came in exam and the order is in such a way that you can't multiply, you need to show like why you can't multiply. Just mention the rows and the columns, they're not equal, and then just stop that there. You still get the full marks for spotting out the thing that's impossible. Now to multiply the matrix, this is what actually happened. And the order of the resultant is going to be 2 cross 2, which is that outside 2 cross 2. When you multiply the matrix, you multiply the matrix like this. This row multiplies with that column. So you multiply 2 times 3, you write down 2 times 3 plus 4 times minus 1. And next you do 2 times 4 multiply by 6 times 9. So 2 times 6 plus 4 times 9 plus 4 times 9. Yeah. And then after you've done that one, you do 5 times 3 plus 3 times minus 1. 5 times 3 plus 3 times minus 1. I will make a video. I will put that on YouTube. So that will be on YouTube for you guys to have a look. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you do 5 times 6 plus 3 times minus 9. And that will give you first element, second, third, and fourth elements. Yeah, A11, A12, A22, A2, A21, A22. Yeah, that's how it works. I'm just going to, I know it's too much, but let me do that one again so you kind of get an idea. Let's say I got the matrix A. Let's change the color to black. Let's say I got the matrix A. I choose easy number 1, 2, 5, 7. Yeah. And let's say I got the matrix B. Which is 0, 1, 5, minus 2. Yeah. And I want to do A cross B. I want to find the matrix AB. To find the matrix A cross B or matrix AB, what I'm going to do is, let's write it down. 1, 5, 2, 7. And the other one is 0, 1, 5, minus 2. When I multiply, this is what I'm going to do. Rows to the column. Remember that one. This is the row and this is the column. Yeah. When I multiply that one, this is what will happen. 1 times 0 plus 2 times 5. 1 times 0 plus 2 times 5, that's that one. Now I need to move forward. Let me use this color. Now I'm multiplying the red and that one. So that 1 times 1 plus 2 times minus 2. So I did 1 times 1 and 2 times minus 2. So that thing multiply like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now then we need to do this one, next one. Black, let's do black. 5 times 7, oh sorry, 5, 7 and 0, 5. So I'm going to do 5 times 0 plus 5 times, no, plus 7 times 5. Now 5 times 0, 7 times 5. Now I need to do that and that. Yeah. So 5 times 1 plus 7 times minus 2. Okay. And then you actually simplify that. The order is going to be 2 cross 2. So that becomes a 0 plus 10. So that is just a 10. That becomes a 35. That becomes 4 minus 1, so minus 3. And that becomes 14, 5, 9. Yeah. That's how we multiply the matrix. Okay, the best thing to do that one is when you're trying the question, exercise number 1, A, B, and C, make sure you write down the order of the matrix. And then you figure out if you can multiply or not. And then proceed forward. In normal maths, you know 2 times 3 is same as 3 times 2. That's 6. But in matrices, they're not commutative. So if this is matrix C and there's matrix D, C cross D might not be equal to D cross C. Maybe D cross C is not even possible. You know, that might be the case because the order of the matrix has changed. So now let's try this one. You got the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 3 minus 7, 5, 1 minus 1, 2. So that's a matrix C and that's D. First you need to find out if you can multiply these matrices or not. That's the first thing. And then you need to actually have a look if you are able to find the CD, and then can you find the DC as well. So let's try these one, please. Can you see your notebooks or?
So 2 rows and columns there. 3 times 2. No, 2 times 3, right? No. 2 rows, 3 columns. Shut up. 3, 2.
Now let's say you want to find out if you are doing it right or not. Now you see, have a look at the first one, the CD is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you do that one, it's going to look like this. Let me change that to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's repeating on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can see this is kind of repeating. And the other is 3 minus 7, 5, 1. Yeah. So that will be 3. Where you go? Yeah. Let me just clear that one. 1 second. Oops, sorry. I need to adjust that bit now. Now here, if you have a look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and you repeat the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the first matrix. Now if you look at the second matrix, if that's difficult, you can do like 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6. This is the first matrix. And 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, the first matrix. The other matrix you have to kind of transpose. What is transpose? Transpose is when you convert the rows to the column. So the matrix is 3, 5, minus 1. So this is that way. 3, 5, minus 1. 3, 5, minus 1. Just pick it up, move that way. 3, 5, minus 1. Yeah, 3, 5, minus 1. And that one is minus 7, 1, 2. Pick it up and turn it that way. Minus 7, 1, 2. Minus 7, 1, 2. That's another way. But up to you which way you prefer.